Hey, what's up you guys? My name's Stephanie Mitchell and I'm a liar. Now my two viewers may be asking themselves, Stephanie, why would you call yourself a liar? Well, here's the reason, my dear friends. See, the thing is, I told you guys that I would make videos more often, but it's been a month since my last video. I am so sorry that it took so long for a new video to come out. My sincere and deepest apologies to the two of you. What happened was that I got really busy with school and exams and work and just a bunch of other things, and I had no time to make videos. But the good news is that I'm back and I'm ready for this. Now for today's video, I didn't really think of anything original to do, so I've decided to do another tag. The tag that I'm going to be doing today is called My First Time. In this tag there are, I think, 13 or 14, I don't even know. There are questions about my first experiences in life. Alright, the first question is, what was my first word? I really love the story of my first word, it's so funny. My first word was daddy, and I said it on my mom's birthday. So that's just proof that I've been an asshole from the start. The next question is, what was my first pet? My first pet was a cat, and his name is Mini-Me. I still have him today. I named him Mini-Me because when I was 8, I was apparently obsessed with Austin Powers, and for some reason my parents just let me name the cat that. What's so funny now though is that the cat is not mini at all, he's huge, but I love him to death. Alright, the next question is, what was your first CD? Now let me tell you something, I did not own my own CD until I was at least 5 years old. So before that I had my very own Backstreet Boys Millennium cassette tape, and that's what I rocked out to all the time. But shortly after I got my cassette tape, my first actual CD was the Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again album, which is a classic album. I don't know how, but I lost the case in the CD, but I managed to hold on to the book. What? The next question is, what was my first broken bone? I've never actually broken a bone in my entire life, but I have sprained things. My first sprain happened in one of my wrists. I was really young, and I was running into a convenience store with my mom, and I guess the pavement was kind of uneven and I tripped and fell, and I put my hands out to catch myself. That wasn't the best idea, and I just fell on them and I ended up spraining one of my wrists. The funny thing is that yesterday I was going into the same convenience store and I was thinking about that, and I was like, oh my god, that was so awful, like it hurt so bad, like it just laid me up for a few weeks, blah blah blah. As I was thinking about that, I was just walking, like I was kind of watching where I was going, but then I just lifted my head up and I tripped and I stumbled forward, but I caught myself, I didn't fall. The next question was, who was my first best friend? I think your first best friend is always a family member, like mine was my cousin. So I guess my real best friend was this girl I met in kindergarten, but then she ended up being my cousin too. So I guess my real best friend was the girl I met in grade 1, but then I found out that she was also my cousin. So moral of the story is that all of my friends are related to me and only associate with me because they have to. Just kidding, I have friends, I think. Next one is, what was my first job? I hated my first job. It's the worst job in the world. It got me lots of money, but oh my goodness, I hated it so much. Strawberry picking, it's actually the worst thing ever. There are so many other things you could get paid for being on your knees. Why is like getting your hands all dirty and grimy and disgusting have to be one of them? Alright, next question is, who was my first celebrity crush? In all honesty, it was probably one of the Backstreet Boys, but I don't ever remember like obsessing over one of them. The one crush I can remember very vividly in my mind was Chase from Zoe 101. Alright, the next question is, what was my first phone? I actually didn't get my first phone till I was going into high school, and it was one of those like the slidey keyboard ones that you like slide up. I don't know, I feel like it could break pavement. The next one is, what was my first Facebook profile picture? And I will just have to put this up for you right here. We all make mistakes, okay? Alright, the next question is, when was the first time I skipped class? And there's a really good story to go along with this. I think it was in grade 10, and there was this basketball tournament going on at my school. If you bought a ticket, you could go to the basketball games. You wouldn't be marked as absent. So what me and my friends did was we spent our money on tickets for this basketball game, showed it to our teacher to say like, oh yeah, we're here for sure, yeah. And then we left, and I think we like went to Walmart for an hour. That was the first time I skipped, and I didn't even skip because I was allowed to skip. I'm such a rebel. That was the story of the one and only time that I skipped. Next question is, what was the first text I got today? The first text I got today I received at 2:30 this morning, and it was from one of my friends. His name's Ryan. He is literally on the other side of the country, and so there's like a 4-hour time difference. But yeah, that was the first one I got, and he was just saying nice things and being an awesome friend, and it just reminded me of how much I miss him. The next question is, when was my first kiss? Let me tell you, let me set the scene for this romantic experience. So there I was with my significant other, circa 2008, 13-year-old me, getting ready for this moment. We were sitting on a bus, so there were like 14 other kids around us. Day before summer vacation. We weren't gonna see each other all summer because we're 13. What? My significant other was too nervous to make the first move, so I was like, just bring it in. And that is the most romantic kiss I've ever experienced to this date. And the final question, the question you have all been waiting for. What was my actual first time like? You know what? This one is just, it's so racy that I think I need to have a photo response for this one. So the following picture will answer the question about my first time. And there you have it, that is my first time tag. Thank you for watching, and I promise I won't be a stranger anymore. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Tumblr and all that other stuff. I'll put all the links somewhere. But yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Oh my god, this is one of those books that has the lyrics in it, oh my god. Yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends.